You are welcome to our channel. Keep liking, give us your thumbs up. Don't forget to also subscribe and make sure you share. In the news today, two governors, 40 lawmakers are on their way out of PDP. NWC must expel Nyesom Wike. And who said this? Ugochinyere, that's a member of the House of Representatives, the spokesperson of the opposition coalition and member representing Idi-Ato Federal Constituency, Ikenga Ugochinyere, has spoken about the recent defections in the People's Democratic Party (PDP). His statement was contained in a post that was shared on the official X handle of Arise News on Friday. His statement is coming after the former governor of Delta State, Ifeanyi Okowa, governor of Delta State, Sheriff Oborevwori, and other several members of the People's Democratic Party in Delta State defected to the All Progressive Congress (APC). In the post that surfaced online, Ikenga Ugochinyere stated that more people are at the point of leaving the party, therefore urgent steps must be taken. He said, now is the time for the PDP National Working Committee (NWC) to expel the former governor of Rivers State and FCT minister Nyesom Wike and Samuel Anyanwu. He was quoted as saying that two governors, 40 lawmakers, are on their way out of PDP. The NWC must expel Nyesom Wike and Senator Anyanwu and rectify the removal of Damagum with a North Central replacement as national chairman. The PDP is sinking fast, and there are fresh plans to overwhelm the NWC with multitude of court cases. On the Arise News Twitter handle, it was written there that to avert defections, Damagum must be removed, Wike, Anyanwu expelled, says Ugochinyere. So the PDP National Working Committee must take decisive action against perceived political traitors within the party. Two governors, 40 lawmakers are on their way out of the PDP. The NWC must expel Nyesom Wike and Senator Anyanwu and rectify the removal of Damagum with a North Central replacement as national chairman. The PDP is sinking fast, and there are fresh plans to overwhelm the NWC with multitude of cases. That was what Ngechinyere was quoted to have said, and is pasted on the Twitter handle of Arise News TV. And remember that Ugochinyere is a PDP lawmaker that is representing Idi-Ato Federal Constituency. Well, what Ugochinyere has said is not new in our own politics in this part of the world, because knowing fully well that when election is becoming nearer like this, we begin to see different alignments and realignments, adjustment and readjustment based on individual aspiration, vision, and commitment, knowing fully well that there are no permanent enemy in politics, neither is there any permanent friend in politics. What brings politicians together in our own climb here is the aggregation of visions, opinions, and ideologies. In as much that we are aligned in a particular ideology and vision, we work together. And if it comes to another season that we are already having another ideology different from each other, we separate. That's the way it seems we run our politics in this part of the world. So it's not new, so to say, as regards that thing. But then for it to have happened now, happening to PDP, and negotiating is shouting a foul play, I don't see any big deal in it. But of course, the party that is rocked with the defection is the one that's going to make the highest noise, because for him, PDP is sinking, and then is into how this matter can be salvaged. At least the wreckage can still be brought together and then fixed again. And he felt that one of the way we begin to rectify the party is to expel Nyesom Wike. You could remember that in 2023 election, Nyesom Wike with four other former governors, including an incumbent governor, that's governor for your state, Governor Seyi Makinde, they were together clamoring for a southern presidential candidate, but the PDP presented a northern presidential candidate, and these five governors who called themselves G5 did had to work in support of the, southern presidential candidate who happen to have come from another party entirely, which is the opposition party then. I mean, up to them, and it happens to be the incumbent president now. That's the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And I believe that since they have insisted on that, and with the normal discussion that is on the written agreement about the fact that power must stay in the south for 8 years, then it goes back to the north for 8 years. Since President Bola Tinubu is just using 4 years, remaining 4 years for power to remain in the south, and probably the plan of PDP is to still, bring in a northern candidate. Maybe Atiku is so powerful and influential when it comes to that situation. So many other governors now, and other lawmakers, and other, actors in PDP are beginning to see what the G5 saw then, and they are thinking of, the camping. Maybe that's the reason. That's number one. But then Ugochire is of the opinion that it is the weakest influence, because he's the one that is acting as a clog in the wheel of the progress of PDP, and also Senator Anyanwu. If these people were not removed, they have become a cankerworm that will eventually consume the whole internal structure of PDP, and at the end of the day, they only leave the caricature and everything will collapse entirely. In his own word, he has said that they should try and do this and then bring back Damagu in order to save PDP from sinking, because he said the PDP is sinking fast and there are fresh plans to overwhelm the National Working Committee with multitude of court cases, meaning that the other parties are planning seriously that PDP should wake up even from slumber and begin to find out a way to salvage the situation, defend herself, and also fight back. And of course, if he's going to do that, I think one of the steps they need to take, according to him, is to expel, a Wike like that, and take some bold moves when it comes to, salvaging the party. Yes, those are some of the things that is going on now. And he has already said the two governors are still in the pipeline that may defect. 40 lawmakers, maybe they are even more than that, because if such happen, there are people under them who happen to be their supporter. They will surely follow them to wherever they may be going. So PDP should try and keep its house in order, or else everything might be in tatters. Well, we are getting towards the end of the first term of President Tinubu. So 2027 is facing us, and let's see the intrigues that will play out. Remember to like and to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.